I want to set up this spreadsheet to be self-checking. I have my first question set in, and I want the answer to go in this place right here. I've already set this cell up to be formatted to be at 18, so it's larger. So my students can put their data in here. I select the cell. I make sure that I have home selected up at the top, and I can see that I have an option for conditional formatting. In the drop-down arrow, I have these choices down at the bottom. This is my first rule, so I'm going to create a new rule. In this case, I want to choose Format Cells that contain. I choose the drop-down menu, and these are my choices right here. The cell value is looking for a numeric, and this is looking for a text. Since my answer choices are going to be A through E, I'm going to choose specific text. The answer needs to contain this answer. I'm going to type in the letter E right here. And then I need to format it. Since this is the correct answer, I'm going to choose Format. I want it to fill in with the color green. I can choose any color that I want, but I would keep it uniform between my different tasks when I do this in the future. The correct will always be green. And then I click OK. I click OK again. Now, if I put the answer E, it will turn my cell green. I'm going to empty the cell back out. Now, the problem with this is that my students don't know where I need to put the answer. So the next thing I'm going to do is click on that cell again, and I'm going to create a new rule again. If the cell is blank, then I want to change a different color. So notice I have an option for blank. I'm going to format it, and I want it to stand out differently than the rest of my areas to indicate that this is where the answer goes. I'm choosing a yellow color. And I can put a border around it as well to make it stand out. And I click OK. My students know that that's where their answer goes. Now I also want them to know when they have an incorrect answer. So once again, I'll create a new rule. Same process as before. Specific text. If it does not contain the letter E, then the answer will be incorrect. I'm setting my formatting. This time I'm going to choose red and click OK. Now it's coming in as red, which means it's the incorrect answer. That's because in conditional formatting, it's a hierarchy system, and so it matters the order. So now I'm going to click on my cell again, and this time I'm going to choose Manage Rules, and I want to have the blank first because that's what I want the system to look for first. So I select it and I go up. The next in the hierarchy is I want to have the green and then the red. So we'll be looking for the answers in this order. And then I click OK. So now it's blank and it gives me that indicator. I'm going to put A in there and it marks it wrong. And I'm going to put a lowercase e, it marks it right. I'll put a uppercase e and it marks it right. Therefore, capitalization does not matter in this case, and that might be important. These are your basic steps in conditional formatting to be checking for correct answers.